What's up, everybody?
Welcome back to Books and Crannies. It's time for our personal read check-in.
Yeah.
And y'all, I'm very excited about this week.
I have too.
I am very
so
fucking excited. First off, new hair, who's me? Who's me? My hair. I can't. I'm obsessed with its hair. Cut it. Give her props. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
What'd you read this week, Sarah?
Well, I read 156 pages of The Never King by Nikki St. Yeah.
What's it about?
So it's a dark Peter Pan retelling.
Interesting.
And it's a little more... I take that back. It's a lot more smutty than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be smutty, but it's just all porn. Like, from the second chapter. And it just hasn't stopped.
Oh, nice. How are you feeling about it?
It's fine. I would like a little more... I mean, it's got story, but it's, like, sprinkled in, you know?
Most of it's banging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's Peter Pan story.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, so, like, Peter Pan has lost his magic, and he has to steal all of the darlings, which are, like, the... Okay, so... Backtrack a little bit. We start out with Winnie Darling.
Yeah.
And she's, like, coming up to her 18th birthday. Her mom's batshit crazy and talks about Peter Pan coming to steal her on her 18th birthday, and then she loses her mind, and so Winnie thinks that she's cursed to be stolen on her 18th birthday, but not be stolen. She just thinks her mom is crazy because... Oh, and not only her mom, her whole family, all of the women in her family have gone crazy after their 18th birthday.
Okay, so she imagines her fate is the same.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then...
Yeah.
Peter Pan comes and steals her on her 18th birthday.
Dude.
I know.
Come on, Pete.
And apparently she's supposed to, like, help him find his magic somehow or something.
So is he like a dark Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not this whimsical guy who's like, come fly with me, children.
No, he sleeps in a tomb.
Oh.
Underground.
A tomb. Are you a vampire, Peter?
He's evil.
Oh. Well, that explains the tomb.
He lost his shadow or something. I don't... Honestly, the story's just kind of gone over my head because...
It's banging.
Smut.
Okay, got it. So 100 and something pages of just...
200 pages, yeah.
Erotic.
It's like 197 pages of...
Erotica.
Yeah.
Okay, well, interesting.
But it's kind of good.
I'm like... erotica?
Is it good? No, but is it good? Yeah.
I kind of hate it, but I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have to read it one of these days.
Yeah.
If you think I should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll let you borrow it. It's fine.
It is what it is. You're almost done. I was going to ask you for a rating, but you don't have one yet.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to finish it.
I did. I only have like 40 pages left.
Because it's just a little guy.
It's just a little baby. What did you read, Danielle?
I read about 30 pages of A Little Life.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's like as much as I'm going to be able to read moving on.
That's fair.
Out per week. Last week we were talking about how he had just tried to unalive himself, and I was like, there's no way he'll come back from that. Well, he did.
Yeah.
He came back from that. And then ensued a cycle of, all of the people close to him taking care of him, ensuring he wasn't going to try again, even though he just keeps thinking about doing so.
Yeah.
And then really got hot and heavy into his story with Brother Luke. What really transpired after he and Luke left, which I kind of foresaw coming, but man,
yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah.
It was essentially human trafficking, which is freaking terrible, because he was 10, less than. And Brother Luke's like, you can retire by the time you're 16. And but then also was like, we're in love, and was also taking advantage of him himself. Mm-hmm. Really terrible.
Yeah, I for sure, when reading this book, saw, obviously, Brother Luke had something to do with, the abuse that he went through as a child. But I never imagined that he was, whoring him out to other men.
Yeah, making it this is how you're helping pay our way.
Yeah.
He's manipulating little boy Jude, because Jude's like, I can get a job. I'm good at cooking. He's thinking that he'll get a job in a kitchen or doing something, I don't know, normal.
Yeah.
And Luke's like, yeah, you totally can help, and just starts bringing random men through constantly. And it's it's horrible.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot about that, and I literally ended right before the next section where Luke gets arrested.
Okay, yeah.
And Jude, after having survived and stuff, Willem, of course, is trying to be more involved, and, like, comes back, and they have dinner, and he asks him for, like, a story, something more about himself. All he wants for his birthday is to learn about Jude, essentially. And Jude's like, wow, shit, I gotta do it now. Mm-hmm. I told him I'd give him anything. So he actually starts to tell him a little bit about, like, a scar. Something small, comparatively. But he had a nightmare that Willem woke him up from, and Jude was screaming Brother Luke's name. Mm-hmm. And so Willem wants to know about that. But they're working up to it.
Yeah. Baby steps.
It's still wonderful.
The happy years, I will tell you, is much easier to get through. It's the ending of it that'll
destroy my soul.
Yeah.
Okay. Super. I feel like it's already destroying me.
Yeah. It gets worse.
Yeah. Okay.
But in a different way.
Swell.
It's not as hard to read.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's
until
brutal.
after
it's
the happy years, and then it's hard again.
But... Okay. Well. Yeah, it's pretty rough, but it's still a wonderful book. I'm trucking through it slowly but surely.
Yeah.
That's all I read otherwise. And then, y'all.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Last week, I talked about having had started Fourth Wing, and I was about 130 pages in. So I finished the book, and Sarah...
I read the entire thing. So I had like 360-something pages. You read all 498 or whatever? Yeah.
What do you rate it?
5. Absolutely 5 stars.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It's a 5. It's a 5 out of 5.
It might be 5.5 stars.
It might be
honestly.
a 6.
Seriously.
I know 6s
so
don't
good.
exist, but it might for this fucking book.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't normally cuss so hard in these check-ins. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. This book sucked me in.
I know. I couldn't put it down. I was obsessed. I was putting aside podcast reading to read that freaking book.
Same.
We understand the hype, needless to say.
Yeah.
It's very good. If you have not read it, then maybe don't listen to this conversation.
Yeah. Get out of
because
here.
you need to read it, and I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
I barely knew anything going into it, honestly.
Same.
And
I knew it was like a war college.
Yeah, and when I heard that, like when somebody told me about it being a school and their squadrons, I was like, nah, okay. How cool could that be? Even though I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. Like, who are you, Danielle?
Come on.
But holy crap!
Yeah, dude.
I love it. I'm obsessed with Violet. The main character is a 10 out of 10.
And Xaden, come on.
Xaden, come on.
Shadow Daddy.
Shadow Daddy is right.
Oh,
it's so freaking good.
Yeah.
I love the character building out the gate. And just like the world building happens pretty quickly.
Yeah. It wasn't like long drawn out.
No.
Which I love, but also sometimes I'm like, ugh.
I have to imagine they'll expand.
Yeah,
in the next
I would
book.
imagine
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're really only focused on Basgaith in this book.
What did you call it?
Basgaith?
Oh.
What are you saying?
Basgieth? The I is totally before the A.
Well, I thought it was AI. I am wrong. I will admit it to the world. Basgaith? How the hell do you say it, guys?
How to pronounce?
Basquiat.
Basgiath?
Basgieth.
So Basgiath. That sounds wrong to me. Damn it!
Sorry, I ruined your world.
That's okay. It's probably good. But Basgaith sounds better to me. Basgiath. Relax. First off, I still love you, but why?
You can call it Basgaith. I won't judge you, but the internet might slam you.
They might. Do not come for me. I was wrong. This is my public apology. 2024. Anyway, so good. So it's focused mostly in Basgaith. And so we don't know much about the world yet.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, the attacks that are happening. We're
Right.
hearing about, like, Poromil.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
not even going to pretend to know.
The dragons' names?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
ah, and made Ethan read them, and he was like, there's no chance.
Yeah. Tarn and Indarna
I'm
are
obsessed
the only
with
good
them.
ones. Not the only good ones. Those are the only ones I know how to pronounce.
Yeah, Scale.
Yeah, I don't.
Scale.
Sagale is what I've been calling her in my brain. Sagale.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to talk about the whole thing, but that would need to be a podcast episode.
I feel like
but
we have to.
It's so good.
And we can do it all in one because we've read it.
Yeah. But man, I feel like the characters are so wonderful. You really like get attached to them quickly.
Especially Violet.
Especially Violet and Rhiannon.
And Rhiannon.
I love Rhiannon.
And Liam.
And Liam.
Liam.
Liam. Oh, Liam. I cannot with that part. But, man, the dragons. Taran is probably my favorite character.
I love Taran. He's so sassy.
At least my second favorite. Third, maybe. But, like, he's so sassy. And I just love how she bonded with her dragons. Yeah. Multiple, mind you.
Yeah.
And Darna is the cutest freaking thing I've ever
love Andarna, and I can't wait to see her grow up in the next book.
Me too.
Because she's going to.
I know. At the end of the book, Xaden was like, yeah, she's big.
She's huge.
He didn't tell her that, but he knew. But man.
And the ending?
The ending shooketh to my chorus.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither.
Not even a tiny little bit.
I know. Like, there were parts that I was like, okay, yeah. There was lead up, there was foreshadowing to these things. Like the attack.
Yeah, totally.
That made sense. Well, kind of, to an extent. Yeah. I almost wasn't expecting, I mean, I was. I was going to say I wasn't expecting Xaden to be helping, like, the outsiders, whatever they are, rebels, rebellions. But
the Griffin Riders.
Right. I was kind of expecting that.
Yeah.
And I was especially expecting who was attacking after a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I also didn't expect what's his face, Dane.
I didn't expect that at all.
To be such a dick.
I know. I could not.
Like, so willing to just let Violet walk into her death.
I know.
So willing.
And he's been freaking puppeteering this whole time.
Yeah.
And I kind of wondered in the beginning, like, the many a times that he, like, cupped her face, because that was his thing.
Yeah.
Is that when he touches someone, he can read their mind or
memories. Yeah.
Memory seer. Or whatever the heck he's called.
Yeah, but I assumed, much like Violet did, that she would know if he was digging around in her brain.
That, and I feel like when she bonded with the dragons and they all come back after the threshing, like no. It was after the attack on Violet, and she, like, got the wing leader sent to death, essentially.
Yeah.
It seemed like he reached out her hand. Like, his hand, like, is it a handshake situation? Not, like, cupping your face. But, so I didn't think, like, the cheek caresses is what did it for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. But Dane, now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Especially because this whole time he was being like a freaking helicopter mom.
Yeah. Like, back the fuck up, dude.
Let her grow up on her own. And she told you multiple times that she didn't want to leave.
Yeah. And like, incessant. He's only hurting her by trying to hold her back.
I know.
Let her train and get stronger and do all the things.
Yeah, come on.
Or she's gonna die.
I know. Also, her power, how it presented.
I know.
My sister was over while I was reading that part, and I stopped. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic book. If you all have not read it,
please read it.
Please do. We were both like, it's been so hyped. Like, what if it disappoints us?
Yeah, and I was afraid that I was going to hate it and have to come on the internet and be like, Fourth Wing sucks.
And have the entire Fourth Wing clan come attack you. Yeah, I know. But no, it's very, very good.
So good.
It's very good.
So good.
I love it. I think it's a lot different than a lot of, like, fantasy premises. It takes a different spin on, like, dragons and magic, and, you know, it's very different. And
it's totally different from anything that we've read recently, like, which I think just made me love it that much more, and I feel like it pulled me out of my book slump finally.
Yeah, it was a fantastic read. I could not put it down.
Same.
It was so good.
I read it in 3 days.
I know. I was not expecting Sarah to finish it this week, but yeah, I mean, I guess I was. I feel like once I got far enough, I was like, oh, you're going to eat this up. Like, it is hard to stop.
I got past the first chapter, and I was like, I cannot put this down. I love it. I love it so much. And then I have to tell you, the day before I finished it, I was like 60 pages away from the end, but I was like, I have to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. And then I had to read the last 60 pages at work, and I was sobbing. Are you kidding me?
There is a sob-worthy moment for sure. It's so good.
So good.
It's so good.
I cannot wait to read Iron Flame.
I know, same.
I seriously think it pulled me out of my book slump.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, I gotta finish all the books ever.
Every book in the entire world.
Yeah.
I know. What else is hiding back here we're going to be obsessed with? Because we have so many of the, like, popular picks on Book Talk and otherwise that we just have not gotten to.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to read Divine Rivals with you. I don't think you have that one yet.
I don't, but I plan on buying it soon.
Caraval, we should read together.
We should. I bought those for you for your birthday so that we could potentially do them on the podcast.
We could do that one day. But yeah, y'all. read Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Please.
Just freaking do it. It's so good. I think you're gonna
read it
love
and then come friggin' fangirl with us.
Please.
Please.
I need more fangirling in my life.
Yeah.
We'll do it off camera so you don't have to witness any more of that. Unless you want to, let us know.
Let us know, please.
What did you all read this week?
Yeah. And if you finished a book, obviously, leave your rating.
Yeah, please. Also put your ratings for Fourth Wing in the comments,
Yeah,
too.
if you've read it. Please.
Girl, tell me your favorite part in the comments because I want to
Yeah.
freak out about it and remember the things that I forgot.
Yes.
Come on.
No spoilers for Iron Flame, though.
Yeah, don't say anything. Come on. Anyway, we love you so much.
Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah, happy reading.
Happy reading.
Bye.